Hello everyone, Creative Venus here and welcome to another beautiful tutorial. And today we are creating this beautiful Gantt chart in Microsoft Excel Office 365 version. I hope you will like it. So please go and subscribe to our channel, join the membership, hit like and share. And without wasting any further time, let's start the tutorial. So guys, this is the Gantt chart that we have created and you can see it's really beautiful and it's totally automated and I hope you will like it. So I'll show you how it works. If you just change the date here, like if you put it like 8th of November and you can see the change here, and let's change the date here to like something 27th and you can see the change here. So that's how it works. So it's totally automated. All these items here, all the project tasks are appearing here, and all these items are linked from this tab, the data tab. In the data tab we have all the items listed and the project commencement date here. If you see the date here, this date has 4 components: the date itself, month, year and the day. So all these 4 components are here and these 4 components are linked with this date. So yeah, so if you change the date here, like if you put it like 8th of November, you can see the output here. It's showing 8th of November and it's Sunday on 8th of November. Let's change it to 9th. And you can see the date has changed here and it's showing 9th of November. So that's all we need. So this item and all these task name are linked from this tab. Rest here, this is working with the help of conditional formatting. So you can see here is conditional formatting. This one is for design or aesthetic purpose. Same is the case with this shape here. And yeah, this is branding. So we have mentioned our name here. So please go and subscribe, hit like and join the membership. And do not forget to download this template from the G Drive link in the video description. So let's begin with the blank sheet here. First of all, you have to click here, go to the view section here under the show section, uncheck grid lines and all the grid lines will disappear. And that's what we need. Let's keep the view at 80%. Now I would like to tell you one thing. Under the page layout you have these 2 options, colors and fonts. So I have created my custom color palette here. So you can do this as well with the help of this customize colors option. Go here and you can change the colors and the output will be showcased here. And then you can change the name and you can keep a name like your name or the color palette name. Under the page layout, then you have this option for fonts. So we are using Questrial font. It's a Google font. And you can customize the fonts here like headline font and the body font, and you can give a name here. So let's start. Click here and let's change the color to this. Go to insert, click on text box, insert a text box and write Gantt chart in caps. Now increase the font size and make it big, really big. Increase its width and height so that it's visible. Now you can see this text box has fill color and outline color. So go to shape format. Either you can deselect it from here or you can click on this small button here. This will open up this menu. Here select no fill, no line, and then close the panel. Select the text here and change the color to, let's use this color, Gantt chart. The font is too big, slightly reduce the font size like this. So the first step is complete. Now let's duplicate this text box here, and you know how to duplicate. You just have to press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, Ctrl A, and now change the text here. We want to write project commencement date. Press Ctrl A and then reduce the font. Let's keep it small like this, and then you can change the height and width of this text box so that it can be easily selected and placed like this. Now we want to add the date here, and for the date we have to go to this data section. We have already added the date here, but for the sake of learning, let's redo it. For example, if we have to start the Gantt chart from the 1st of November, so we will write 1/11/2020. So our date here will have 4 components: the date, day, month and year. So we need these 4 components, and for that we have to apply the formula here. Press equal to and select this date, press enter. Again repeat the step here. You have to do it 4 times. Now these 4 dates are linked to this date. We will convert this date to the number, this to the month. We will convert this date to the date, and we will format it to month, this to year, and this one to showcase the day. And how we can do it is by selecting the date, right click, go to format cells, and we can do it here. Go to custom, and we just need D. D represents date. Let's write DD. So this will showcase 0 as well with the date. So we have our number here. So if we change the date here like 5th of November, it will showcase 5. Let's undo it. Now format the second date here. Now we need the month, and for month go to custom and select this. Either you can keep this one, this will showcase the month in full. If we select this, this will showcase the first 3 alphabets. So we want to showcase all the alphabets here. So press OK, and we have our month here. Now we need the year. Go to custom and select this, and you can see the output here. Press OK, and on the last one we need the day. Again go to format cells, custom, and remove these elements here. Press OK. So you can see we have our date here, and now let's design the date section here. Let's reduce the font size here. Now insert a text box. Now select the text box and go to this formula bar. Press equal to while this text box is selected. After typing equal to, go to this data sheet and select this cell and press enter, and you can see the output here. It is now linked with this cell. Now we have to format this cell. Go to shape, remove its fill, remove its outline, and change the color to white. Increase the font size, center, middle, and yeah. Now we will duplicate it because we will save our time and effort. Reduce its size, align it to left so the text is left aligned, and now we have to link it again. Press equal to, go to our data sheet and click here on the month. Change the font to white, increase the font size, reduce its height so that we can select it easily. You can increase the size of the date here by one more number. Now duplicate the month here, and here we will mention the year. Remove the existing formula and go to data section and press and select this cell for the year. Press enter. You have to do the formatting again. That's how it works in Excel. Increase the font size, and you can place it like this. Then you have to go to the insert section. We want to add the day here, and for that we will create a small partition. So let's insert this small straight line like this. Change the line color to this blue and select this text box here and paste it here. Again, remove the existing formula, go to data section, select the day, and done. Change the font color, increase the font size, and all you have to do is now some alignment. Left, move it to the left a bit like this. Move this line to the left as well. Now you can see it's looking really nice. So yeah, so the next step is also done. We have added the date and project commencement date. Now select all these components and group together so that it will be easy for you to move these items. Now we will select all these three items, right click, format object, select this icon here, go to properties and select don't move or size with cells. After that, close this panel. Now if you increase the width of this cell, these items will not move. So yeah, so we have completed another milestone here. Now we just have to add the Gantt chart here, which is pretty easy. So let's move on to our next part to design the Gantt chart. Now let's start designing the table for the Gantt chart. For that, first select the 5 cells, merge them together, and let's fill a color here. Let's fill this color and write project tasks. press caps lock and then write project tasks. Select and change the font color to this color and increase the font size to like 14 is fine. I think let's keep it 12 and post that. Reduce the width of the next column and you can format the column width here. Let's keep it 2. 2 is still wider. Let's keep it like 1.5. Yeah, this is fine. And now select the 4 cells, merge them together, use this color for fill and this for font, and write start date. Let's copy these columns here, starting from G, Control C, and here Control V, and let's write end date. Now for the design purpose, let's add some border line here, and how we can do it is by using this border option here. Let's click more borders here and select the color. Let's use this color, and we need only the bottom border here, so you can select it, press OK, and you can see the border is now appearing here. Let's reduce the row height here, and I can see this is looking really nice. And let's leave one row empty, and now we will add the items from this row. Now we have to merge all these cells here, so press merge and center, and now you can see this is one cell now. So these are basically 5 cells merged together. Now copy this and paste it on the next few cells. Now press equal to, select datasheet and click on the first cell. Now change the font color, increase the font size. Let's keep it 14 and we will see it later if we need to increase the font size. Align it to the left. Same is with the project task, and increase the indent here by 2 points. Do the same with the heading as well. Similarly, you have to press equal to, go to datasheet and click on this cell, press enter and repeat the steps. Now you have to drag this point downwards and all of the remaining project tasks will appear. So that's the beauty of Excel. The way it works is really amazing. So now we have all the items here, and now we will add the project start and end dates, and before that you have to merge these cells here. Now once you have merged the first row, paste it on all the rows, and all the rows are merged. Now repeat the same step here for the end dates. Just paste this empty cell here, and now all these rows are merged. So basically these are 4 cells merged together. So now we just have to add dates here, and for example, the first task, which is research, it starts on 1st of November. So let's write 1/11/2020. Now it's in black color. Let's change its color to white, increase the font size to 12, and now we have to format this date. Let's go to number, date, and select this, and I can see the format here. You can further define this format and customize it. For example, just to reduce the size of the cell, if you want to change the format here, what you can do is you can remove one D from here, so it will showcase only the first 3 alphabets or letters of the day. And same is the case with the month here, and now you can see the size is reduced. So you can also do this thing. So in order to save time, let's copy the dates from our already created chart, paste special values and number format, so we have pasted the dates here, and now comes the main part. Now we have to create a calendar here so that we can show the progress bars here, and for that we have to copy this column and paste it here. So we will start our number. So this row will have the days like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and this column will have the dates. So we are creating this for only one month, that is November. So let's write 1/11/2020. Let's change the font color to white. We just need only the numbers here, like the date. Go to format cells, custom, and we only need DD here, 01. Now drag this cell up to 30th of November. Now reduce the size of the columns here by selecting all these columns, press column width. Let's keep the width to 2, and also all these are right aligned. Let's align to center. Now we need the days here. So now we have to add the days here for these dates. And how we can do it? We will use the formula here. Press equal to, write text. We need the text. So now we need to enter the value. We need the text version of this value, and press comma. Now we need the format. For that we will use the DDD, and again close the bracket, press enter. Again take a look at the formula text R17, which is this cell. We need the text version of it in the format DDD. So we have these 3 letters of the day. Now we just need only the first letter, and how we'll do that? We will further extend this formula by writing left, start the bracket, comma, and write 1. We just need the first letter here, and close the bracket, press enter, and here is the final output. Now drag this cell towards the end. Make sure everything is center aligned. You can further reduce the size of these days. Yeah. Now let's further extend this border line here. Go to home, go to more borders, select the color and click on the bottom border here, press OK, and now you can see. Now let's change the color of this whole calendar. So let's use this color. For the alternate dates, we will change the color. So first of all, you have to select all the alternate dates. Once you have selected all the alternate days, you can change the color. Let's use this color so that the text is visible. And on the top layer, let's write the month. Before that, you have to press merge and center. Press equal to, select this date, and let's see what we have. Change the color to white. We need the month here only, like November. For that, go to number, go to custom or date. We have to go to the custom here. We just need month. Increase the size. Let's use 4 times M here. Now it's looking fine. Let's add a row here. Let's add one more row here. Add a bottom border here. Go to more borders. Select this color. Add the bottom border. Press OK. Now reduce the row height for both the rows. Now let's create the Gantt chart bars here, and for that we will use the conditional formatting option. For that, what we have to do is we will apply the condition on all these cells and select all these cells. Go to home, conditional formatting, new rule. So here are some pre-built rules, but we will use a formula to determine which cells to format. So select this option, and what we have to do is we will create our formula. Press equal to, write, and we will apply the AND logic that both these conditions should be true. So what are these two conditions? Start a bracket, and let's first talk about this cell, this first cell. Select this date. So the first condition is that this date should be greater than this date and equal to this date. So this date should be greater than equal to this date. So we have selected this cell, greater than, equal to, and select this date. So we have created our first condition. Press comma. Again select this date, should be less than equal to this date. Should be less than equal to this date, and close the bracket. So our formula is done. But this formula is only applicable to this cell at the moment, but the condition is applied to all these cells. For that, we have to adjust this dollar value. So what does this dollar value mean? This means absolute value, but we want it to be relative because we want to apply this formula for all these cells. So what we will do is, here when it says this date, now this is row number 19. We have to remember that. Now the row will remain the same throughout the dates. When the logic will check the dates here, row will remain the same because all the dates are on the row number 19. So dollar value means absolute, means it will remain 19. And here R means this column. The column will change. First it will check in the R column, then it will check in the S column, then T, then U. But dollar value means absolute, means it will not change. If we keep the dollar here, we want it to be relative rather than absolute. So that's why we will delete the dollar value here. And similarly on the second condition as well. Here we have selected the wrong cell. We have to select the date here. Yep. Here also you have to delete the dollar value. So now this will change with every cell. Here it will check with the R. Here it will check at the S column. This is S column, then T, then U. That's how it works. And the same condition applies for this date. Here the column H, if you see, it's written H for this date. The column will remain the same, the rows will change. First it will check for row number 23 date, then the date on row number 24, then the date on row number 25. So it means these rows will change. These cannot be absolute, means we have to remove the dollar value from the row section, row part. So it means we have to remove the dollar value next to 23. And same is the case here. Now our formula is done. Now select on the format. So once this condition is applied, so what should be the output? Output is format. We want to format the cell. We want the cell to be formatted in certain color. So let's select this color. So if this condition is true, please change the color of the cells. And this is the color that we want to use here. You can change any color and you can pick any color you want, then press OK. Now press OK and you can see it has changed the cell color based on the condition. Now you can see here all these bars are stick together and we need some kind of separation here. So we will create borders here. And to create borders, what we have to do is we have to select all these cells, go to Home, More Borders, change the color here, select this color first and then go to More Colors and slightly increase the color lightness, press OK and select this and this as well. We want the bottom border as well for the last row. Press OK and now we have rows here and the borders are clearly visible. Now to maintain the theme, we need this border row at the end as well, and for that we just copy this row and paste here. And now you can see the row is visible here. And let's add the branding at the end. And for that we will again reuse the components. Always try to reuse the components. This will save time and effort. So you can always write your company name or whatever, designed by Creative Venus. Let's change the color of Creative Venus here. Currently the theme is blue and this color. I don't know what kind of color it is. Must be something green. Select this and this. Make sure both are left aligned. Alignment is important. Always focus on alignment. Now we will increase the character spacing. Now go to font, character spacing. Let's write here 10. Press OK. Increase the column width, text box width here, and select project commencement date. And let's select expanded, so it will give some breathing space between the fonts here. Rest looks perfect. Now go to view, remove the formula bar or hide, uncheck the headings. Now you can see it's visible in one view. You can further reduce the size or zoom out to get a full view, but it depends on screen to screen. I'm using a 13-inch laptop, so it's visible in 80% zoom. Let's change the color of background color for the ear as well. So currently you can see there is lot of space here, but this is just a template. For example, if the task name is too big and then it will have more characters here, then this will be useful and you can further increase it. Now let's add some design elements for aesthetic purpose, and for that we will add a rounded rectangle here in the background, but the problem is we cannot customize it because under the shape option here we don't have the merge shapes option which is present in the PowerPoint. So what we'll do is we will press Ctrl X, we will cut it from here and go to PowerPoint, paste it here, remove its outline, go to insert, and then we will subtract this rectangle from this shape and we will get a circle like this, and let's place it here, and we will change its color so that it is barely visible. Let's further modify or increase the transparency. Yeah, now it's looking good here. So I hope you will like this tutorial, and do not forget to download this template from the G Drive link provided in the video description. Also, please subscribe to our channel, which is really important. Please help us reach 200,000 subscribers. Also, join the membership, that will really support us. Hit like button, share this video, and we will see you guys in our next video with some more beautiful and creative presentations and excels. So till then, bye bye, have a nice day, stay safe.